come back in the body. A minute or two to feel your body.
Tonight is planets. I think 4 planets are lined up right now.
Yep.
For sunset.
We're going to memorize all your experience and keep it tight, so we share after. Do you want to play now?
We can share and we can play music.
Okay.
Give me a chance, I need to do something in the back.
Okay, very good. Susan, would you like to share?
I'm good. I'm too difficult. Oh.
Yeah, that's weird today. Just so brave, always present. Okay.
I had one scene where there was like me, and then I had like 2 fans, you know, like the fans that you open up like that, and one was in each hand, and they were like clearing away my eyes. And then somehow the fans went down like this, and then they were joined together, but they were like feathers, and then it was an animal that was like a kind of like a dove's head, and that was, I don't know what that means right now, but I started off in the beginning like I just went into like a lot of flowers were showing up, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go inside the flower, I'm gonna just drink the nectar from the flower like I was like an animal, I mean not an animal, like a bee or something, you know, and so I was just kind of like basking in that for a little while, and you know, just the symbolism of drinking the nectar of life. In the beginning I had to like really let go of the thoughts too. I had a hard time in the very beginning with just like
I had a hard time coming back too.
With the thoughts, you know, but then once I went in and saw like all those, the symbolism, it was almost like the DMT, but it was more like black and white journey, you know, when you're kind of coming back into the Disneyland's ride, the end of the ride. Right. Not really sure at this exact moment what any of that means, but
sit with it.
yeah.
It feels like it's inviting you to be like a bee, you know?
Yeah, just like drink the nectar of life.
Yeah.
You know.
Just be present.
Or maybe like, I think I also just remembered something else. There was a part where I was like the butterfly too, but I was in the, let me say that, the beginning part of the butterfly,
The
chrysalis,
chrysalis,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like in my little
Mm.
cocoon chrysalis, you know, but it was like, it was almost backwards, like I was a butterfly first and then I went into the chrysalis.
Oh, wow.
Instead of a chrysalis coming to a butterfly, it was backwards.
Hmm.
Kinda like going back to the womb or something.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like when we feel that we have arrived at this another phase
Mm-hmm.
to die in and to rebirth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where you are right now.
Dying and rebirthing, dying again,
Yeah.
and then drinking the nectar.
Yeah. That's a pleasant part. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You were not able to pass out today.
No?
You were like, I won.
Yeah. It wasn't intentional though. It was for moments.
Yeah.
So I guess I share now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it was something interesting because usually when I'm in the sound healing with you, I get knocked out literally, and then I come back and I don't even realize it. At some moment I just like I'm gone, but I'm not asleep. And then I come back and I'm like, what happened? So today was different because I was able to like hold on to a little bit of what was happening. It wasn't so clear because it's like in between the dream world, you know, like us falling asleep and you know like that midpoint there.
The luminous space.
Yeah, and so what I was able to what is it called to retain was like a feeling like I'm gonna describe like what I was able to hold on to a little bit, you know, because I wasn't able to hold on to the full experience, but it was like in my head some green energy just connecting like with like a green beam, like something like that, you know, like can't really describe it to the detail because I was like almost falling asleep, you know, or almost like just not being able to understand what was happening. So, and that happened at the very beginning. And then I was also using one of the medicines that I used as the ambil, the tobacco paste. So that was clearing my thoughts a lot. So I was in like a dual process of connecting with the sound healing, but at the same time I was just like going through a lot of thoughts, a lot of thoughts, and like and just going through them like. So that was a lot of the part of the experience, and then towards the end it kind of wanted me to knock me out a little bit again. Like I really felt it like really deep within, and I was like, okay, here we go. But then it was towards the end, so. But it was good though. It was good. I think it's important to be able to see with myself and with my thoughts, and just like, you know, usually we're doing something and not doing anything allows you to really go inside. So that was nice. And then I also get to experience one of my favorite parts, which is the drum with like the sounds like the waves and the wind.
That was like,
Oh no, that's when I launched.
yeah.
That's when I lost.
Yeah,
That's one of my really favorite ones, and I was like, yes.
me too.
Yeah.
So that was really
powerful.
nice. And then I don't know what it was, but it sounded like one of those music boxes that you go like ding, 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 ding.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, that was,
That was
Jack in the Box?
yeah.
You can't hold on to any note because it's just
Yeah, but it was nice because it had a rhythm to it.
Yeah,
It
sure.
wasn't random. Like it
Sure.
had an actual rhythm to it. So I was tapping a little bit to it, and I was like, you know, just enjoying it. You know, just really, really enjoying it. And
You're talking about the Maranzano?
No, you were
No.
doing the bells. You were and it almost sounded synthetic. It almost sounded like a synthesizer or something.
no, I'm talking about the I
The
think
chimes.
the chimes. It's like
Oh, the chimes, yeah.
Ah, yes, this one. The water.
The chime.
The
I think it's by your
water.
foot.
yeah, but it wasn't random. That's
This
the
one.
thing. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
It had
yes.
like a very controlled rhythm
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like
I was like that one.
yeah, that was.
Good one.
Yeah, yeah. This is
And by the end of it all, I think I was able to process lately. There's a lot of things going in my head this year particularly. I turned 34, so I think that's part of it too. Stepping into a new
You're a baby.
stage of life. Yeah, stepping into a new stage of
so
life.
cute
and,
too, 34. So
Oh my God, I'm 34.
old.
Yeah, 34.
But think of after you leave 33, because 33 is like,
Was very special. Yeah,
Very
33 was
magical
very
number.
magical. And I feel like it's the maturing of 33 and stepping into a new how do I call it, like stage of maturity.
Mhm.
So all those thoughts are related to that. It's like okay, like before it was like dreaming, having dreams and goals and stuff, and now it's more of like okay, realizing what are the steps that I need to take, the little steps to get there. So definitely there's a lot of things going on up here, and learning to manage those things in a healthy way. So being able, I was able to look at those things and observe them, get like the message and let them pass.
and
So
what,
that was.
yeah, what was a medicine that you talked about that you used for that? You said it was a paste of some
Yeah.
sort?
It's a tobacco paste. It's
Okay.
it's,
It's
it's
It's called
I'm beating. Yeah, it's used with the cocoa powder, and I made this myself. I knew how to make it for a while, but this is the first time it's the second time I make it on my own, but the first time of making it by myself after learning from an elder how to there were some little steps that I was missing. So this medicine is used to think beautifully. It's used to work with your thoughts. So I think that's why I was also going through that and why I didn't get knocked out today.
It's also purifying your words, right? With the speech.
It's more the cocoa, the mambi. The other medicine that's used with that one is more for the speech.
Okay.
The tobacco is more for your thoughts.
Okay.
But what they say is that it gives sharpness to the things that you say. So it says like it focuses.
Like clarity.
Yeah.
This is a lesson. This
Yeah.
is a little-
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
vibrations.
Susan, are you able to listen or
Yes, I can hear.
yeah? So you're good. All right. So I'm gonna turn you around so that you don't have to look my face all the time.
Well,
I'm gonna.
Where
Yeah.
is she, East Coast?
No, she's here. The East Coast, they're already passed out. Okay. Okay, who's next?
Hello.
Let's see.
I had a similar experience. I was having a hard time getting in this altercation outside. I was in a beautiful place, and Donatella took us on a beautiful meditation, and I was just really in a humbled, feeling very blessed position, grateful. And this thing happened, right? And it just kind of went, cool, and it made me realize that how much control I do not have, and having to adapt and turn that negativity into something else, turn that shadow into light, as the words you say. And I couldn't do it for like a long time, and I felt this sense, like it was like your third time you went in the bowls. I felt that I felt my tension in my body. I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, my shoulders were up, my neck was just, and I just went like this, and I just surrendered, and I was entered that same state where I was kind of like half asleep. I could hear it, but I just was surrendering, just because I just surrendered, and then I saw this man with a white cloak, and he kept. It was like a weird place between like water and air, and sometimes I was underwater and sometimes I was in the sky. But this guy in this white hood shown himself a couple of times, and then at one point there was these. It was like very, very dark. It's already dark. There's no real light source, and I just saw this, these hands kind of like, you know, like this to me, and then it totally went away, gone. That was beautiful. And then you started doing that rain thing. All of a sudden, it just everything just like popped up, and I was just saying all these different symbols and signs and these stairs that have these three dimensional like beads. Imagine like beads laying on stairs, but all different types of beads, and they were all like pulsing down, almost looked like code. And then I had this I had to write it down that this symbol just came in, and it just like stuck there, and I just felt like I kept on having to trace it out so I wouldn't forget it, so I could hold on to it, and I got it. And then there was another one that surfaced, and I thought I had it. And after I come out of it, I came out, I'm like, oh, no, I can't. I don't have that second one.
And what was the first one?
The first one, it was this right here. Almost like a 5.
He's doing little light codes. Look at you.
It was a 5, and it just kept presenting itself.
Let me see. Wow.
I don't know, just
The 5
that's
is
the.
the 5 is the symbol
I
of
mean,
change.
I don't know if it's a 5, but it was like it's kind of like
5
a,
is a symbol of change.
5 represents change.
You got any change going on?
You are change.
I am indeed.
A changed man.
Because it's not just 5, it is also geometrical.
There's some other things I just couldn't get down. And this night has been just so magical. Couldn't make sense of it all. It's just all. It was beautiful though, for sure. This one had its own energy.
Yeah, because it comes after we opened the space before with Aquarius, and it was the river that goes and the river comes.
Yeah.
And so we were in that threshold of the change, you know, the old that it's revered and released, and the new that it's welcomed, and there's a commitment that comes with to the new. And so, you know, the articulation around the 5, it's also, it's changing, but it's also forming, you know, forming a new reality. And when we do the sound healing after the Katato work, it's always something else.
Absolutely, 100%.
100%.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I don't know if you want to share.
Sure. I mean, I came into this following a very rough week, emotionally, physically, a lot of things going on, and so I felt like this encounter with the guy here was almost like an end stamp of this very heavy week, and so.
I'm sorry that.
Well, just the way he knocked on the door, it was like.
Yeah, there's just so much aggression, but it was like an end to this phase, this period that I've been dealing with. The first bowl, I really felt the weight of my body. You know, I was having trouble kind of, it wasn't even thoughts as much as I could feel just how heavy and physical my body was. And then the second tone lifted me up and was much lighter, and I started to go down a journey of lots of images, memories, walking through my childhood house, a lot of memories from youth, young, you know, kind of age 1 to 6 or 7.
Wow.
And so a lot of encounters with my mother, and it was really nice. And then we got into some of the other sounds, and I was actually able to kind of lift out of any kind of images and thoughts, and was just floating with the vibration, and it felt really, really nice. It was a nice way to exit this period.
Wow.
It was very nice.
That feels very cathartic.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And it's interesting, the first one made you feel the weight, and then went in the inner, the first imprint of life from 1 to 6. It's like what life is, the idea of what it is, and then transmuting into the bridge of the self, you know, the.
Absolutely, and then a lot of my thoughts have been around purpose and self, and so I think that's one of the reasons why I was shown this kind of formative period of who I was at that
You
time.
describe it exactly the work I do with archetypes. With the archetypes, we start to feel what's in the present. What is my goal? What is I want to resolve? What is I'm feeling right now? Then you go back into the roots of that, the structure of what you're living right now, which is between 1 and 9. And then after that, once you see the roots, you connect it to the self, or you connect it to the higher frequency of the archetypes of the divine mother, the divine father, your divine inner child, whatever is the higher resolution of that specific energy, and that's the bridge that brings to the rebirth. That's the structure of the work that I do normally.
Okay.
So you just described it.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, it's a invisible. It's the world of the psyche, our psyche, and the world of our shadows and light, and so the fact that I got very organized around you, it's very interesting.
It's got like showing you a reminder of you to your core.
It was a full picture, yeah.
Yeah,
It's very clear.
it's beautiful.
This is where you are, this is where you come from, and this is who you are beyond everything. Yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You like to go next?
Sure.
You look like you're in your own palace right now.
I know. It's kind of hard for me
She
to
looks
come
comfy.
back. I'm not gonna lie.
You're sitting in that tower.
That's why I was like, let me get up. Maybe that'll help.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, I definitely had just like energy I wanted to release and let go of, you know, just so much going on collectively that I feel like I need like the medicine to just kind of help me feel balanced. And yeah, I definitely had a lot of colors going on, just kind of enjoying that space, and I got a lot of blue and violet, you know, with the all-seeing eye, and a lot of messages, a lot of clarity, insight, kind of for next steps too, which is something I wanted. You know, I wanted to receive the medicine, but also receive messages. And
The Aquarius is about clarity,
yeah,
a vision of the future. Yeah.
yes. So I definitely felt like I got some good clarity on some answers I wanted, and just like, yeah, just really visualizing it and seeing it, and yeah, still kind of just coming back from feeling just like all that positive energy to at the end after I had gotten all the messages. I just kind of like went under and then came right back when you said to come back into your body. And then right now I was just like on a cloud that I didn't want to leave. I was just like, it's almost my turn. So I feel like I'm still definitely going to be processing it over the next few days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, that's interesting when you said she was like sitting like on a pedestal, because then you just made me have a memory of also in the meditation towards the end, I was actually in like a pyramid, and I was in like a Mayan glyph, like not a glyph, like the calendar. And then there was the pyramid. So with the way she's sitting up there, and it just made me remember that, and I was seeing some of the symbols and stuff. So thanks for all tying it together and giving me one more piece of my memory.
This was a deep. The setup was perfect too. That meditation she did was just. She took me.
No, okay. All right, we'll let you go. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Okay.
Mhm.